What is going on? Welcome to the video. All right, so I wanted to explore a concept, and on the Appalachian Trail, they actually have a concept, a saying, hike your own hike. So hikers on that trail, what that means is basically don't compare yourself to someone who's been hiking for years, who's been conditioning and making themselves so much better and getting all the way up there and going 20 miles, whatever it may be. And I think the purpose behind that saying is really important in not only hiking, but also in life. So let me explain. There's actually a quote by Teddy Roosevelt that says, "Comparison is the thief of joy." And I think this is pretty much the same concept. Really, when you start comparing yourself to others, you rob yourself of what you actually might be. If you look deeper down than just the surface level, you may realize why this is. And that, there's a couple of various reasons, but one of the main ones is that when you're comparing yourself to others in terms of, say, for example, a social life, you say you don't have a social life, you don't go to very many parties, you don't socialize as much as your friends might. And I know that's kind of not a really accurate description of how things might be going now with lockdowns and whatnot. But in just as an example, the reason why that is because in general, when you're going to be comparing yourself to anyone and you look towards a social person, you're going to look towards the most social person you know, the so-called social butterflies of your circle, who are, obviously way more social than the average person. And once you start actually comparing yourself to a more average person, you might find that you're right on par or even more social than that person is. And that concept goes across the board. If you're looking at athletes, if you're looking at fitness, if you're looking at talents of any regard, whether it's cooking, whether it's whatever it may be, generally people tend to look at the pinnacles, the examples of really, really shining examples, and kind of say, this is where I need to be, this is where I should be, but I'm not. And that's really doing yourself a disservice, because you have to understand that not everyone is like that. That person is like that because they've put in a lot of hard work and effort, and it's been combined with a lot of luck in a lot of cases. Right place at the right time. And I think it's especially dangerous now because we live in this society that's so dominated by social media. Those shining examples, those social butterflies or whatever have you, are so completely easily visible in any way. It's very easy to just say, okay, this is the most fit person, or this is the best cook, or this is the best makeup artist, or whatever have you. And it's more important than ever to keep your comparisons in check with reality, because if you don't, if you let them go rampant and just say, wow, look at that person, I'll never be like that, I'll never accomplish those things, I'll never be there, that really can kind of dilute the joy or the good things, the positives you may have about your own life. So with that being said, I want to give 3 ways that I think you can mitigate the negative effects of comparison being the thief of joy. So number 1, right off the bat, I think it's important to recognize that you're using an unrealistic target. Sort of filter yourself when you're looking at something and saying, oh wow, I want to do that, or I want to be that, or I want to have that. And just frame it within your own life and say, I want to be here, and then build incrementally. So that's number 1. And number 2, consider what you're trying to achieve by that comparison. Now, say, I'm going to take a cooking example. Say you want to be a better cook, when you're comparing yourself to someone who is a phenomenal cook, a celebrity chef, maybe, just an incredible cook, and you're doing that. Now, important to recognize that it's definitely useful to improve. You can compare yourself to others and say, where am I going wrong? What am I doing wrong? Well, how can I be better? But it's important to separate that person from the skills and focus on the skills that they have and what you could do, how you can practice to improve and get better and get those skills in the long run. Number 3, I would say, if you keep comparing and keep looking at people and you feel down or depressed about this, frame the positives in your own life. Look at the things that you have that are going on that you're thankful for, roof over your head, whatever it may be, and recognize that there are people that are worse off than you. Be joyful and be grateful for the things that you have. And I think if you do those 3 things, you can steer clear of the pitfalls of comparison being a thief of joy. So listen, Leo and I would like to thank y'all for checking it out. I hope this made sense. And if you want to, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, leave some suggestions, leave some things in the comments, and tell me how you think comparison may have been the thief of joy for you in the past. And if you have any other ways that you think might be helpful to mitigate these effects. Appreciate everyone tuning in, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.